Well, hello there, guys. It is SIEFE here, taking a break from your neighborhood trolling to give you a couple of E3 tidbits of information, stuff you probably already know or stuff that you may not know. But I know a lot of you have been gripping your teddy bear tightly at night and getting ready to rub, tug, hug, and get a little smug with the E3 conference. And I know there's a lot of people prepared to get out there and check out what's going on. I know that I will be excited to see what they have to in store for us, and just want to talk about some of the stuff that they're going to be showcasing, and some of the stuff that we're going to be excited about, and some of the stuff that I'm just going to be honest with you about and tell you that you're not excited about. And one of the things that I feel that we're all excited about is probably one of the biggest things at E3, and I hate to say it, PlayStation fans, but the Xbox One seems to be the more favored console going into E3. And I say that not because of the graphics, and let me stop right here and say, nobody really cares about what their graphics are going to be like. I understand that you know that it's going to be better, and it's going to be this more revolutionary thing, but graphics have been so good the last 5 years that people are still playing Call of Duty 4, and they're still playing older RPG games, and they're still playing, you know, a bunch of other fun games that the games were made 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and the graphics were still good then. It's the content we're looking for. It's the excitement. It's going to be what's new. It's going to be what's going to get me a boner and what's not going to get me a boner, or in a woman's case, a vaginal boner. Bet you guys didn't know you guys have those, but I just told you something. Boom, your mind is blown. You've been educated. But it's going to be the content. And one of the biggest things about the content that they're going to be talking about at E3 is going to be the integration of the Xbox One into everything in your home systems. And one of the biggest things, of course, is going to be that integration with your cable provider. Now, they didn't really talk so much about their satellite integration, so I'm assuming if you have satellite TV, there's going to be some sort of integration, but there's no confirmation yet. But I'd like to see more details how that's going to work. And I know cable providers have to be excited about this because a lot of us gamers, since we use the Xbox so much or the PlayStation so much, we're more apt to just keep our input on whatever that game system is on and watch Netflix or things like that. So we haven't been watching as much cable TV as we have before, and cable TV's been kind of dropping down. So it's going to be kind of a thumbs up and a good nudge in the direction and giving people that work for the cable company some sort of a love from Xbox by integrating that. What I'm hoping that I don't hear is that how your cable provider is going to charge you extra to do this, or your internet provider is going to charge you extra to do this, or there's going to be some sort of feature you have to pay for through Xbox. So I hope you don't do that. Reason being is you're already going to get me to pay $400 for an Xbox 360 that has a VCR look to it, and the same games it looks like that's going to be released on the Xbox One is going to be on the Xbox 360 for at least the first year or so. There might be a couple exclusive titles, but for the most part, you're asking me to pay $400 for another Xbox 360. So hopefully there's going to be something that sets it apart a little bit more. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is that I guess Sunday, a little bit before E3, is Call of Duty Ghosts is going to have another sneak peek at their game. And some of the stuff that you may not agree with me with is I don't think anybody's going to really care so much about how realistic it is, because it's not going to be realistic. And I'm sorry, I don't care what any real gamer says. A real gamer does not want Call of Duty to be more realistic. You don't believe me? Then the day that I see people at Optic or FaZe eliminate 360 no-scopes out of a 2-story building and land on their feet to stab somebody in the face is the day that I believe they want the game to be more realistic. If the game was more realistic, the number one Call of Duty player in the world would be a 6'5", 245-pound Navy SEAL who flosses with chains and kills 6 or 7 people daily because it's fun. That's going to be more realistic. Or watching your gun jam up while you're trying to shoot people, your grenade going off unexpectedly, and finding out that you can only throw a tomahawk 10 feet. That's going to be more realistic. What we want to see is how they're going to separate Call of Duty Ghosts from Black Ops and Modern Warfare. Now, they've had a great concept and they've had a fantastic idea the last almost 10 years. Maybe that's been about 10 years that Call of Duty's been out. that they've had such a great concept and pretty much the number one first-person shooter for everything. I know Halo's right there next to them, and, you know, I'm not a Halo fan. I'm a fan of the game. I'm not a fan of playing it, and I say that because I'm going to be honest, I suck at Halo. So it's not because I don't like Halo, but I know that Halo and Call of Duty have been the biggest first-person shooters for a very long time, and it's not because of their graphics so much, it's just because of their competitive way that they've made first-person shooting. You know, having stats and KDRs and different classes and different things that people can discover. And not so much, you know, the cheating and things like that, because the people that cheat at Call of Duty really have nothing else better to do. I mean, I can understand cheating at Super Mario Brothers or cheating in a game that you're not playing against people, but once people see that you're cheating, it's really not that fun. But for the real people that like enjoying the game, it's going to be something as far as watching how this is going to separate itself. Exciting new things that they're going to have. You know, Black Ops 2, they did stray a little bit from Modern Warfare 3, only because, you know, it's Infinity Ward and Treyarch, but the score streaks, where your score streaks, you know, give you XP for other kills, like the AGR kills are giving you more points. Your, you know, UAV, when other people kill people with your UAV, you get points. I like that. So I want to see what else they're going to plan on doing. I'm hoping that Call of Duty Ghosts has some sort of in-game kill streak. They didn't have one this time. You know, Modern Warfare 3 had the MOAB, Modern Warfare 2 had the nuke, so Infinity Ward's been real big on making an in-game kill streak, so it's going to be interesting to see what that is. Now, as far as, you know, the guns and the class setups and things like that, I really don't think that the guns are really going to matter so much. We're going to have fun with whatever they have. And for the people that complain about boosting and complain about lag and complain about this or that, you're still going to play the damn game, so just shut up and get ready for the game to get released. It's going to be fun. We have nothing else better to do, right? If we're gamers, what else are we going to do? I mean, seriously, are you really going to go and play some Spy Hunter on Nintendo? Are you really going to go play some Frogger on Atari? I mean, if you are, that's great, but regardless, you're going to buy the next Call of Duty and you're going to have fun with it. But I don't think it's going to be the graphics that's going to pull everyone in, because there's still people, a large fan base that plays Black Ops 1 and people that play Modern Warfare 2 and even the Call of Duty 4. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have. One of the shockers that I saw recently that is going to be at E3 is Nintendo's going to be there. Now, you may not remember Nintendo, but they used to make video games back in the day, and they have a console now. God, what's it called? Yeah, that's right. Okay, the Wii U, that thing. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't been a fan of it ever since I saw the commercial where this little 5-year-old kid was staring with his face glued to his Wii U controller screen while he had a 55-inch LED right in front of him. At that point, I was just kind of like, yeah, this is stupid. So, unless they have something revolutionary to reveal at E3, I don't think that they're going to be much of a big player in it. I mean, unless they're going just to serve drinks and to let people feel up Princess Toadstool, I really don't think anybody's going to really care. But not to say, I mean, Nintendo has done some stuff in the past that, has been interesting to see, but hopefully we're not going to be let down, but I feel that we might be. And, again, these are just my opinions. You don't have to, agree with them, but I think that these are more realistic opinions. And, again, like I said, being realistic in video games is not what we're looking for. If you're really wanting to be realistic and do a drop shot in Call of Duty and have the fact that your left lung collapsed because you slapped your body on the ground, if you're okay with that, then that's fine. But I think it's going to be more about just having fun and getting more intense with gaming. And the best part about gaming is it's not real. If you get shot in this video game, you're not dead for the rest of the game. You get to respawn. Respawning is the best part of life right now. I mean, everyone has crap that happens in their lives and has shit on them and has, lose their jobs or they break up in relationships. This is one of those things where if you make a mistake, you can actually redo it and have more fun. So E3 is going to be real interesting. I'm really excited to see what, Xbox, even PlayStation, and what were those people called again? God, what was their name? Nintendo, yeah. Whatever they have going on, I'm excited to see all that, and I'm excited to see the Call of Duty Ghost video as far as what they're going to have. So look out for, check out machinima.com and, callofduty.com and see what, videos they have on that. It's going to be Sunday, I think, at 6 o'clock. So, be tuned in for that, and I'll have some more E3 information as it develops. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I didn't pay attention to it, but I hope you guys had fun. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button or that like button. If you don't, that's fine, but just so you know, I will pluck butterfly wings until you do. So I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your week and going into your weekend. Have a great day, take care, tip your waitress, peace out.